Hi guys, I'm Savannah Block and welcome to my blog. I am currently a senior at the University of Houston, and in May I look forward to graduating with a bachelor's in human development and family studies and also have an EC through 6th generalist certification. This semester I have started my year of student teaching, and I am in a first grade classroom at Foster Elementary and Humble ISD. As the first day of school started to approach, I was feeling really nervous about the student teaching and this whole year. But since I've been in the classroom and I've gotten to know my teacher a little bit better, I'm starting to feel more excited about it, and I know I'm going to learn a lot through this process. During my time in college, I have not taken any foreign language courses, but one day I would really like to learn Spanish. I feel that being a teacher, especially in Texas, it's really important to know Spanish. For instance, I have some ESL kids and ELL kids in my class and in the other classes that I'm in during my student teaching, and I would like to be able to communicate with them a little bit better. But not only that, I would like to know how to communicate with parents who are Spanish speakers. Because usually they have their children trying to translate things that I'm saying to them, and I would like to directly talk to them myself. If I can't hold an actual conversation with them, I would like to know a few things about it, because I feel like that's really important. On the other hand, during my high school career, I took French for 2 whole years. I was interested in learning that language because a lot of kids in my grade were going to Spanish or ASL, and I wanted to learn something that was different. The process was a little difficult at first, especially since I have a really hard time rolling my R's. I still can't roll my R's, and I know that would be an issue speaking Spanish as well, but I'm going to figure it out one day. Another struggle that I had learning French was knowing the difference between masculine and feminine words. I had a hard time knowing when to put them in the proper spot when I was speaking French, because that's different than the English language. In the classroom, we slowly learned little by little, and we would have every lesson build off the other one. First, we learned the alphabet, and that was pretty easy at first because it was similar to the English alphabet. The letters just sounded a little bit different. And then we learned the cognates and so forth. And after learning a little at a time, my teacher would use technology in ways where we could see and hear the language differently. One of my favorite things to do actually was to watch French videos that were actually taken in France. They were really old French videos, but it was still cool to see people communicating in French. And by having videos, I was also able to see the French culture, how they dressed, how they drove their cars, how they ate, things that they ate, and I was able to learn a lot about the country without actually having to be there and travel there. Sometimes we would get handouts to follow along with the videos. That way, because when they're speaking French, it was kind of fast, and I felt like I was missing a lot, but having the handouts was nice because I could refer to them and understand what they were saying a little bit better. This also helped a lot whenever we had to do some vocal assessments, where my teacher would hand us a script and we had to read them out loud, and we'd never seen them before. But after hearing somebody actually speak French fluently, I could learn off of that and figure out what I need to do. One of my favorite memories in high school in the French class, though, was being asked to join French Symposium. That was like a French competition between different schools in our district, and everybody was assigned to do different things. So we had some people doing poems, some people doing little skits where there were multiple people and they all had their own part. They would communicate in French. And we also had people singing in French, creating songs in French, and also producing videos in French. And we were able to see everybody's acts and everybody everybody's projects that they finished, and that was really cool. Since learning French, I haven't really retained a lot. I have held small conversations with a few people that I've met. For instance, I used to work at a childcare facility, and we had a family whose parents only spoke French, but their children knew English and French. And a few times I would go to the parents and try to speak to them in French, and even though I wasn't very correct, they would kindly help me figure out what I was trying to say and how to correct myself. And it was cool how the children knew English and French, and it was cool how they translated everything and helped their parents understand. My teaching philosophy regarding foreign languages is that I think it's important to spread how awesome it is to know more than one language and to know other languages. It's very helpful when it comes to learning, and I feel like children need to embrace the fact that they know other languages. I don't think that teachers should strictly teach English to a child. I feel like that would kind of keep them from being able to learn other things and to explore different ideas and everything that way. So that's what I would like to do one day in my classroom, is to hopefully learn Spanish and hopefully be able to connect with children that know Spanish as well. That is my first post. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing everyone else's vlogs very soon. Bye!